I just arrived in Pahrump, Nevada. This place is originally occupied by the Shoshone, known for fireworks, brothels, and casinos. I plan on exploring the Shoshone Mountains close by, where I heard there's caves and even hot springs. Stay tuned.
Took a look back, he was right before my face.
Unchartered next destination, Pahrump, Nevada. It's going to be a hot, wild ride. Stay tuned. Death Valley, caves, fireworks, and brothels. Pahrump has a certain form of independence unlike other destinations in the U.S. It was 2012 when the citizens of Pahrump voted to disband the town board form of government in favor of becoming an advisory board under the county commissioners. This plan will be finalized in 2014 when the necessary elected members' terms expire. Most people do not realize that they pass right through the area of Pahrump on their way to destinations such as Las Vegas. Little do people know that Pahrump and the surrounding Shoshone Mountains have a lot to offer when it comes to exploring and sightseeing. Pahrump was originally inhabited by the Shoshone. Eventually, this hot desert was slowly inhabited by American settlers late 19th century. Despite the incredibly hot weather, I'm really excited about visiting some of the Shoshone caves about 15 miles from Pahrump. But before I do, yes, you guessed it, I'll be picking up some fireworks at my favorite location, Phantom Fireworks.
Hey, welcome to Phantom.
This place has a great selection and usually offers 2-for-1 deals. I love coming here in the off-season. You can have these fireworks stores all to yourself. Alright, so I got some of these fireworks from Pahrump. They're nice mortars. They're called world-class fireworks. I've already done a bunch. This is the fireworks shot. So here you have it. This is going to be a red and silver, not pony, peony. I guess that's a firework term. Make sure that that ends up, you know, all the basic stuff. Let's go have some fun. Follow me. Pahrump, you can say, is a little offbeat compared to most towns. For instance, it wasn't until the late 1960s when Pahrump adopted their first telephone service. There also were not any paved roads in or out of Pahrump at that time. As time went on, Vegas got more and more popular, so the overflow of people eventually started to populate Pahrump. This sudden population led to newly paved roads which allowed Californians to pass through Death Valley straight into Pahrump, and so on. It's hard to believe that Michael Jackson once bought a home here in 2008 where he homeschooled his kids. After briefly assessing the town, I hit the road, headed to the Shoshone Caves. Pahrump, originally named Pahrumpi, which means water rock, was known for their artesian wells throughout the valley. As soon as I enter Shoshone, you can see that I found my caves. Minus the heat, this is amazing. It's about 110 degrees on this hot summer day. I'm not sure how much recording I'll be able to do outdoors. I have sweat coming into my eyes, and equipment does not operate well in such conditions. I start to branch out and explore. I can't help but imagine that people actually lived in these caves before, over 600,000 years ago. A lot of people assume that these caves emerged in late 1870, around the time of the Great Silver Boom. Signs of fire pits, drinking, and even sleeping are apparent. I would be tempted to have an overnight stay here, but I would dread the morning waking up to find my car towed in the middle of the desert. No thanks. The California Timbisha Shoshone, also known as the Death Valley or Panamint Shoshone, have lived here for centuries in the Death Valley and other mountains. Out of the entire Shoshone tribes, member Sakagawi is most known for her assistance in the Lewis and Clark expedition, Corpse of Discovery. It's great to be around such history, although I am looking forward to my car's air conditioning. On the road again, I need a place to crash. I find the Pahrump Nugget and decide to stay there for the night. I get a room for about $70 a night and begin to unwind. I'm not tired just yet. I set out to explore Pahrump's South Highway 160 to see exactly what's going on tonight. It's dark everywhere, yet in the distance I can see strobe lights as if there is a giant party going on. I began to get excited and make the trek on foot over to the area, only to find that the giant strobe lights in the air have led me to, yes, you guessed it, a frozen yogurt shop. Well, while I'm there, I might as well get a yogurt. I walk right into the shop when a guy working there tells me that the drive-thru is only open. Wow, only in Pahrump. Back to my room I go. While in my room, I study Pahrump-based magazines and journals to uncover what the Pahrump lifestyle is really about. After spending the day cruising through Pahrump, I hit Shoshone and found some caves, sort of found a lake. There was supposed to be hot springs. It seemed like it was just like a ghost town. I'm here now at Pahrump Nugget. The place is kind of boring. I asked for a room with a window. It has like some weird permanent screen in front of it that blocks the shade, but it also blocks my view. I was tripping out on some of the magazines that they left me in my room. We got Pahrump Life. I guess they like rodeos a lot. Judging on the cover, we love rodeos. I don't think I'll be in town for that. The thing is when I hit Pahrump today, it was like really hot. We're talking like 106 degrees plus crazy humidity. Tried to explore and I did, you know. It was just super hot. You get overheated, you know. Another magazine they left in my room was Mountain Falls Voice. Trying to look all badass. Let me open up one page, see what it says. I guess they're trying to sell us on golf. I think golfing is big in Pahrump, you know. For me, fireworks are big in Pahrump. They got their own little newspaper, it's kind of tight. Pahrump Mirror. Apparently the Pahrump well water may not be safe for children. I'm trying to have as much fun as I can here, and the night is young. Morning comes, and I'm ready to get back on the road and actually excited to take Death Valley back into my town, corresponding with the Mojave Desert. It is the lowest, hottest, and driest area in North America. You will never believe that Death Valley's Furnace Creek holds the world's heat record for the highest reported temperature in the world, 134 degrees Celsius, on July 10th, 1913. As I get closer and closer to home, I can't help but think that there has to be a part 2 of my Pahrump Unchartered edition. This time around, it was just too hot to cover everything. Until then, I have plenty of fireworks to enjoy. Part 2 of Pahrump, Nevada is coming soon, I promise.